Family, what's up? Real estate transaction engineers, man. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. This your guy, Mr. Transaction Engineer, signing in. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mr. Transaction Engineer Eddie Raymond. Been buying and selling real estate since 2004, baby. Still loving it today. I'm rocking my chains, baby. These real stones straight out of Costa Rica. This the real ice. Got my shark too. Don't play with me. And then God bless y'all. This live. Most of my videos are live unless I tell you. So there's no edit, straight lace, no chase, baby. No chase on this stuff. There's no edits going on. It is straight raw. Raw, baby. R-A-W. So what's going on today? What's working in this market? 2023. What is working in this market? What is working, man? I'm going to tell you what we're doing at Transaction Engineer Academy. Visit us at mrtransactionengineer.com for all of your real estate needs. What's working for us today? Wholesaling land. We're still wholesaling land like crazy. We're doing options. Some people call it novations. It's really options. It's a new slang somebody came up with, packaged it up and selling it now. So, but if you old school like me, investor, it's called options. So you options pretty houses. It's basically like wholesaling, but you're wholesaling pretty houses. So even if the person is getting a loan, your end buyer is getting a loan or paying cash, you're able to get paid at closing. So we're doing options, doing a lot of those. We're still doing subject twos. We're buying subject twos because, as you know, the economy is going down, y'all. And I'm telling you, if you don't take advantage of these next 2 years when these foreclosures pick up, you're going to miss out on a lot of wealth. It's going to be a big wealth transfer. Like I said, I started in '04, so the market crashed at the end of '07. I was doing good, wholesaling houses like crazy, but guess what? I was slipping because I wasn't holding that many properties. When the market crashed last time, I only had 3 subject to properties. So when the market crashed, everybody was scared. They stopped buying. It was just pandemonium in the street. You know, fear make the news media, they pump that fear for a reason, so they going crazy. Oh my God, foreclosures at an all-time high. Oh my God, the worst time to buy. Man, if any of you bought a house between '07 and 2011 to 12, I guarantee you winning. You probably sold and made off with a lot of money. A lot of money. So that same thing is coming back. And they predicting it's going to be down for about two to 3 years. So I can't wait, man. I didn't even think it was going to come back so soon. I've been waiting on this moment because I learned from well, it wasn't the first. This stuff happened. The market crashes, y'all, every 15 to 20 years. So don't get spooked when it crashes. It got to happen. It's a reset. So, but if you're smart enough and you hang around with us at Transaction Engineer Academy, you're going to come up big time. So to play then, once the market crashes, you want to be doing subject twos and short sales. I know short sales are going to come back. We've done over 300 short sales, man. I know short sales like the back of my hand. So we're gonna definitely tear them up. But this time around, see, out of those 300, I kept a good number. But looking back, out of those 300 and some short sales, and we're still doing them today, but it's not like at an all-time high like it was back in '07, '8, '9, '10, and '11. Why? Because the comps are so high. So even if you get a property, unless it's in bad shape, it's gonna be hard to get a good short sale. For a perfect short sale, you need a house in bad condition and some low comps in the area. But if you don't have low comps in the area, at least if the property's in bad shape, then you can get a pretty good discount. But keep in mind with a short sale, you have to pay it off within 30 days. They will give you what's called a short sale approval letter, for example. You say the house worth 200,000, you negotiate to get the house at 100,000, right? The lender gonna give you a letter, what's called an approval letter. It says you got 30 days to pay 100 grand. So keep that in mind. So if you do a short sale, you need some private money or some kind of cash to pay it off. Or you can get a loan. You can get a loan also. So that's gonna be back for sure. Short sales, subject tools, they're gonna be back at an all-time high. But a lot of people are behind on payments. And everybody don't have 30, 40, 50 grand to catch up back payments. But if you're a part of our family, and especially if you're one of our coaching students, we'll show you how to get around that stuff. Every deal is different though, so no deal is the same. Every deal is different. What's up, Transaction Engineer family, all my family members out there. For those of you new people, man, it's all about changing your life. Real estate changed my life 19 years ago, man. I was driving a forklift. Now today, man, I'm doing pretty much what I want to do, so been a blessing. Listen, it doesn't happen overnight. But if you put in that work and you got a good mentor, such as myself, to help guide you and avoid all the mistakes I've made and still make it today, you go a lot farther. If somebody already been through all the stuff, they can show you the right way to go. The right way to go. But the problem with most people, man, they're so scared to make a mistake. They're so scared to make a mistake. Some people gotta have 90%, 95% of everything before they take action. Man, you're never gonna take action. Another bad thing too, getting advice from people who never been there. Oh my God, man. I keep hitting this every time I'm on here. Man, stop taking advice from family members and friends if they haven't been where you want to go. Like serious business. Stop taking advice from them fools, man. When they don't even qualify to give you any advice. That's just like trying to get some brain surgeon advice from a guy who do real estate. You want to know about the brain, how to operate on the brain, and got a couple questions for this guy. But he just does real estate. He's not qualified to give you that advice, man. So stop listening to them dream killers. And they not doing it on purpose. Most of them going off of what their grandmama said, or their dad said, or what happened to them, or what happened to a friend. Man, talk to people who doing this stuff. I'm telling you, do not let people continue to steal your dreams, man. Before you know, man, it's 20, 30 years later, you done woke up, half of your life done passed you by. Half of your life done passed you by. So get away from them dream stealers, guys. I'm telling you. I call them energy vampires. Get the heck away from them. Quack, quack, quack. Get away from them quick, man. Quick. But what's working today, y'all? Wholesaling land. So we specialize in that. We've been wholesaling land about 8 years now. It's kind of getting out there. The cat getting out of the bag a little bit. So before you know it, that opportunity will be kind of slow like the houses, as far as wholesaling houses. But right now, you can be in your own market with land and make a freaking killing, man. You don't have to go to the property. There's no tenants, no toilets, or nothing involved. I love land. You don't have to see it. We got students in different states. Excuse me. We got students in different states marketing all over, man. From the comfort of your own home. That's the plus about land. You don't even have to be there, y'all. Another thing, be careful. One of our good students, man, out in Texas, like they got tricked big time, man. And I'm gonna bring him on next week, Loopy. Shout out to my brother Loopy. But he had somebody actually come through, do the whole deal with the house. Man, this is a new one on me, man. I've been doing this 19 years, but this is the difference now. But he had a seller that done a mail away closing, right? A mail away. He owned this piece of land. They done a mail away closing. The seller. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm at my daughter's softball game. But the seller, whether supposed to be seller, had a copy of the ID for this seller who owns this land. For example, this land back here, I'm talking to a guy on the phone. He said, yeah, I want to sell your acre of land, 50,000. I never see him. Everything's on the phone, right? Man, they get all the way down to closing. They mail the documents out. The seller signed everything and sent it back. Come to find out, when they sent the wire to the seller was supposed to receive, I think, 120, 140,000. My guy Loopy, he was supposed to receive, well, he received 16,000 from the closing. So everything went through. Everything went through. Notary, all that stuff. They sent the documents by email, had it notarized. All that stuff went through. Come to find out, that wasn't even the seller, man. Wasn't even the seller. And how they found out when they got ready to send the wire for 140 over to the seller who's supposed to be the seller, the names didn't match up on the account. The names didn't match up on the account. They notified the attorney office and they opened up a whole investigation. Come to find out, there's some guys from overseas. And I heard a lot of that stuff been going on with land, y'all. So cross your I's and dot your T's, because it's a dirty game out here, baby. It's a dirty game, so be careful. But long story short, he had to send the money back for the closing, man. And the FBI got involved, so y'all be careful out here, man. It's a lot of bull crap going on. But yeah, guys, that's what's popping, man. The land, subject tools, we're still rolling pretty good on the subject tool. We're doing options. Some sellers want to do the lease option with the right to sublease. So that's another good thing. Then you could Airbnb it out or do a lease option with it, lease option it out. So that's what's popping right now, 2023, y'all. For TE Academy and our family, we're flipping land like crazy. Like we used to flip houses back in 04, 5, 6, and 7. All in one market, man. You can find plenty of deals in your own market. And I say start in your own market with land. You want more on the land? Email us info@mrtransactionengineer.com and we'll take care of you. Show you what's working today. You don't need any prior experience. Any experience, man. You can do this as a novice, part-time. I always tell people, if you can't do this business part-time, you can't do it full-time. You can't do this business part-time, you can't do it full-time. Email us info@mrtransactionengineer.com and put land in the headline, and we'll let my team get on the phone with you and see what we can do for you. Help you finish this 2023 off with a bang, man. Because you're only one deal away. Once you do that first deal, it does what's called a paradigm shift, where it make your mindset shift. You're like, oh, I can do it. But the hardest hurdle for most people is to get over the fear of doing that first deal. Why? Because sometimes we let other people talk us out of it. Sometimes we talk our own self out of it. And another thing, we're not consistent. We're not putting in the time to do the deals. If you're not putting in that energy, nothing is going to happen. Just think about that job you at now. If you didn't go to work every day, do you think you will have a job? Your ass will be fired. That's for sure. So what they say, where attention goes, energy flows. You gotta put that intention into it and take it to the next level, man. Let y'all see my view, man. I'm out here at the softball field, kicking it. This is what we put in work for, man. Fathers and mothers, take care of them kids, watch them babies, man. Watch those babies. Watch your babies, keep an eye on them. And it's up to us what they become. If we put them in front of the TV all day, guess what? They're gonna be TV heads. We not having an idle mind, like they say, is a devil workplace. So if you don't have your kids idle doing something, guess what? They're gonna be around the wrong crowd, getting into all kind of drama. So we brought them in here, we gotta take care of them, baby. We got to take care of them babies. Take care of them babies, man. Mr. Transaction Engineer signing out. Keep growing and going. Never give up, never quit on your dreams. I don't care how long it takes, man. I don't care how long it takes. If you never give up and you never quit, you gotta win. You gotta win sooner or later. But if you quit, you know what it is. Back to the drawing board. And then sometimes it's so hard to get the energy to come back and start over again. And when you break a promise, I learned too, when you break a promise to yourself, that weakens your belief in yourself. Just say you say, well, today I'm gonna make 10 calls, call 10 leads. And if you don't call on those leads, you broke a promise to yourself, and that weakens the belief in yourself. So pretty soon, you do that a couple more times, you're not gonna believe you can do the deal. You're gonna do anything, you're gonna stop putting energy into it, and nothing is gonna manifest for you. It all start right here. That's why they don't teach us about that mind, man. Once you learn how to do that mind, get on that mind level and that frequency of what you want, you're attracted by your thoughts and your actions and your feelings. Remember, thoughts produces your feelings, produces feelings. Feelings produce your actions. So I'm gonna give you a brief breakdown. If I'm thinking about, let me give you a perfect example. We're gonna get back to real estate. So if I'm thinking about doing a deal, right? And I'm thinking I can do the deal, guess what that's gonna lead me to do? It's gonna lead me to market for the deal. It's gonna lead me to do the research on the deal. I got the address, now I'm doing the research on the deal to see what's going on. I'm evaluating the deal, I'm running my comps. I done called the seller, I done talked to the seller, I'm negotiating with the seller, all because I'm thinking I can. And I'm going in that vibration to get that deal closed. But just think about this. If you think you can't, just say you got the address and you doing that self-talk. That self-talk a mother, man. That self-talk, that whoop our butt every time. And self-talk is, what are you telling yourself all the time? Or what are you thinking about all the time? What are you saying about yourself all the time? Are you saying you can do the deal? Or you saying, oh, well, I can't do the deal because I'm too young. Or I can't do the deal because I'm too old. Or I can't do the deal because I don't have the money. Man, take action anywhere. When I first started real estate, I couldn't finance an onion. Couldn't finance a peanut. But I managed to do my first subject to deal with $2,000 that I borrowed from my auntie. Shout out to my auntie, God bless you. But knowing what I know now, I didn't even have to get the money from her. I could have just put the property on the contract, listed for lease option, took my end buyer money, gave the seller $2,000, walked away with my profit, and I got a house. But see, that's what you gotta, hey, when you're a transaction engineer, baby, we teach you those things. But man, it's just so many things. So remember this, y'all. You don't remember nothing else from this video, I'm gonna look you in your face. I'm gonna take my shades off. Thoughts produce feelings. Feelings produce results. So if you think you can close on that deal, you're gonna close on it. You think you can't, remember, thoughts produce feelings, so now you're feeling bad about it. You're already thinking negative, that you're not gonna close it out. Wow, that's a good play. You're already thinking you're not gonna close the deal out, so you're not even gonna take the action to even go out to the house or even call the seller. So your thoughts produce the feelings of not even doing the deal, and next thing you know, you haven't took no action. It works like that every time, y'all. It works like that every single time. This is the stuff they don't teach you about. Listen to one of my guys, Dr. Joseph Murphy. All his stuff good. Dr. Joseph Murphy, you can find it on YouTube for free. So ain't no excuses. Called The Power of the Subconscious Mind. The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. Teach you about your subconscious mind, which control 90% of your results. So you want to see what this subconscious mind is. This will control 90% of your results. You better see how to program it. Or not, you're going to be stuck like Chuck. See, a lot of us think the outside world is what controls what's going on, but our inside control what's going on, that spiritual world. Everything before it comes in the physical, it starts in the spiritual. God bless y'all, man. Keep growing and going. email us land or DM me on one of these social media, Mr. Transaction Engineer. DM me land and we're gonna get you taken care of, man. Time to make a change, baby. The only we the only ones that can do it. We the only ones that can do it. God bless y'all. Keep growing and going. See you at the top, baby. Peace.